Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of The Apartment. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, The Apartment is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Kino Lorber. It comes in a standard slipcover edition available at your online retailers. Now, as far as the film itself, when it comes to Billy Wilder as a director and a writer, he's definitely one of my favorites of that time period. With the recent release on 4K of Some Like It Hot and the upcoming release of Double Indemnity, if you're a fan of him, you are getting a lot going on in the next couple of months. So, when it comes to The Apartment itself, I always liked it, even though the settings are rather limited. Of course, it's in the name, The Apartment. And there's very few just, out and about scenes. It very much plays like a stage production, in my opinion. But what sets it apart is that witty and clever dialogue. Of course, you have Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine, Fred MacMurray. They all play really great roles. And honestly, I could see the events in this film happening even today. That does not even, cross my mind as otherwise. But once again, the script, the writing from the director, I think it's really what sets it apart from, if you would have taken the same subject matter, you could have easily made it a, hardcore drama, but it injects that humor and clever wit. I think it really works. The performances are great. CC Baxter is a character that, the everyman can relate to. And I mean, just rewatching this one again, it's been about 15-20 years since I've seen it, but it's so good. It really, it moves at, about 2 hours or so, maybe a little bit longer, but it doesn't feel like it. I enjoy it quite a bit. I think, you should check it out for yourself, even if you're a passing Billy Wilder fan. So yeah, watch The Apartment. I do recommend it. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have Kino Lorber's 4K Ultra HD edition of The Apartment. I like the artwork. It definitely matches the style of the film very well. And then we have the back, the spine. No reversible artwork on this. And just your standard Kino look. So, yeah, good outside presentation from Kino Lorber. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Apartment on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 235:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution. Unfortunately, The Apartment doesn't support any HDR grading. Considering Some Like It Hot, Billy Wilder's previous film, also released by Kino Lorber on 4K, did support HDR and Dolby Vision, I found it a bit of a puzzling decision it wasn't included here. That being said, the image quality with this 4K is outstanding. Film grain is lighter in density and it retains its cinematic look with no DNR applied. I could barely detect any dirt or specks from the print. In fact, the image is so clean, it's practically brand new in appearance. The clarity of the image must be seen. Fans of this film, I would say, would really appreciate this one on the 4K format. During my review, there were one or two scenes I noticed that the image looked a little bit blurry in appearance. In this particular shot, for example, it just looked a little bit off. I think it's more or less an issue with the source that it came from and not something from the transfer to the 4K format. Black levels are generally favorable, shadows look strong in scenes involving darker interiors, and nighttime scenes look very good as well. The 4K resolution does give a nice enhancement to texture. Set pieces are more defined, from the walls in the hallway outside of CC Baxter's apartment to the Christmas tree in Sheldrake's living room. Facial features also look visibly improved. The Apartment on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 as well as a 2.0 mono mix. When viewing the film for this review, I opted to listen with the 5.1 for the duration. Afterwards, I went back and listened to a few key scenes using the 2.0 track. The mono track is a very good audio option. You can't go wrong in either case. The film is very dialogue heavy, but there are moments where the music fills the surround sound speakers if you choose to watch with the 5.1. It's not prominent, but noticeable and appreciated. Much of the film's audio activity is prioritized up front, and it comes through very clear. The movie's score sounds fantastic, dialogue is clean throughout, and ambience rounds out the audio experience. For the picture quality, I'm going to give The Apartment on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a solid A. Despite the lack of an HDR grading, I still think the visual improvements make this worth the price of admission. The picture has a great clarity to it, the grain is nicely structured without being intrusive, and just the overall appearance looks really good here on 4K. I'm a fan of the film, and if you are as well, it's definitely worth the upgrade. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one a B+. Whether you choose the DTS 5.1 or 2.0 mono track, both offer a really good listening option. The dialogue-heavy film comes through crystal clear, and throw in a bit of ambience and some great moments with the score, it just rounds out the overall experience. So that is my review of The Apartment on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you are interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.